topic today is to discuss value creation in the context of a digital era. The approach that has been adopted for a very long time, which can be referred to as a push perspective to creating value and delivering value to the end customer, is no longer suitable for a digital era. It could well be that the purpose of an enterprise has to change significantly, or has to be enhanced and focused more on the moving target, which is to provide value defined by the customer and of which the shelf life is also determined by the customer. So the digital transformation, in a sense, is an opportunity for an enterprise to reorganize, reconfigure, and perhaps relaunch itself with a purpose that is valid and an opportunity to continue to impact positively on its customer base. One of the reasons would be to transform through digitization, for offering new services, for enhancing the existing range of services and thereby remaining current and impacting positively on the end customer. Another reason could be to boost the power of innovative thinking and solidify the innovation processes by using digital as a means for creating value and also integrating the various key elements that make up the process for value creation. The third opportunity, perhaps, is to look at new ways and new means for delivering value to the customer. It could be the delivery channels, omni-channels, for example, or it could well be to facilitate the creation of positive and proactive interactions with the customer, using at an extreme level the concept of co-creation. And lastly, it could well be that the digitization enables an enterprise to gain bigger insight and get closer to the customer base through the exploitation of big data and its abundance. At a radical level, it could well be that digitization is to disrupt the existing business model and to create a new enterprise that has a newly defined purpose and one that is set to deliver new value. The new business reality, insofar as adaptation, transformation, and future competition is concerned, is based on four facts that leadership need to pay attention to. Fact number one is that the experience is the means by which value is created. Indeed, customer experience in a world of indulgence and where everything is almost commoditized is the way customers want to interact with their favorite brands and the method by which they seek fulfillment and achieve happiness. Customer experience management supersedes service delivery, and products that are highly innovative could well serve a minimal purpose, which would be a starting point for further value enhancement and serving customers from a personalized point of view. Fact number two is that customers are moving targets. What seemed to be constant and the previous focus on growth of sales, market share, is no longer a method for driving strategy in the future. Value is limited in terms of its shelf life, and everything that we measure has to be done from a relative standpoint. It is customers who decide whether they can still enjoy the existing value created and delivered to them, or it is the customers who will decide on the new needs and the new methods with which they would like to experiment and the opportunities that they would like to experience from their favorite brands. The third fact is that an open system perspective or a hyper-connected ecosystem is a better way for creating value and impacting positively on the customer. It is no longer the case that value is created under the one roof through one source of control and through a closed system perspective. Value can be created through leveraging, through partnering, and through collaborations. The fourth fact is perhaps an even more important one, which is that digital ecosystems are driven by having a platform that is versatile, that is integrated, that is intelligent, that can propel organizations forward with future developments and with external and internal engagements of creative contributions that can render value on a consistent and sustainable basis. What does it therefore do in terms of adaptation and in terms of aligning the future purpose of an enterprise? Number one is to create a solid foundation of a digital ecosystem platform which meshes together the various possibilities and ensures seamless flow of information and support decision making through various means, and thereby allow the enterprise to build a capability of an intelligent architecture. Secondly, the customer experience lifecycle needs to be mapped with the relative standpoint and also with personalization as at the core. It therefore means that modern enterprises operating in a digital environment must have the capability for customer experience design. Thirdly, data is the fuel for future innovation and the license to compete effectively in a digital era. It is therefore important that experimentation with data, learning through advanced analytics, and building capability for data manipulation, data usage, data screening, and data management is going to be essential. Fourthly, building strategies that are holistic in their perspective and which look at the organizational ecosystem with its dynamic behavior and through the various interdependencies and internal and external interactions is a must capability. And at the top perhaps is to manage opportunity for the future, to drive organizations not in the short or the medium term perspective, but also to look at various possibilities through reimagineering and consideration of scenarios that can propel an organization in the path of further disruption and transformation, but with a guarantee that survivability is going to be in short.